Hi everybody, welcome back to another 3-card read. It's been a while. I have missed you guys so much. There's been so many things going on and it's been calling to me every day about how I want to do these readings for you again. So we just finished our big event this weekend. It was a success, like a really big success, and I was just interviewed on a show with Judge Joe Brown last night with Eric Zuley. It was a fantastic event, the Creative Collaboration Summit. We helped connect so many people's dreams and projects and goals together. It was like speed dating for dreams and projects. It was awesome. Anyways, we're going to get into this reading today. I don't know if you know how it works, but this reading works by asking 3 questions of Spirit. First off is, what do you need to know in order to have a great day? The second one is, what do you need to know to have your dreams and goals come together with divine grace and in a perfect way? And then the third one is, what else does Spirit want you to know? So those are the 3 questions we will be asking in the readings, okay? These are the 3 piles. So you're going to get a chance to choose one of the piles. Once you choose a pile by tuning into your intuition, I'll be drawing the other cards for your pile. Spirit's going to be giving you a message that's specifically for you today. What's great about these readings is I don't actually have to create them every day because there's 3 per video that I do and they're relevant to people at different times. So what might be relevant to you today might not be another day. So you've really got to tune into your energy on the day of and see what messages Spirit is giving for you today. All right, so this is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. I'll read what they say. This one says, I can make a career of living happily ever after. It's number 1. Second one is, my life is as good as I allow it to be. That's pile number 2. And the better my story gets, the better my life gets, is pile number 3. So choose your piles, pause the video if you need to, and I'll see you in your reading. If you chose group number 1, this is your reading. This card is, I can make a career of living happily ever after in reverse. It's number 44. We're going to draw 2 more cards to answer 2 more questions and see what Spirit has to say for the rest of your day, okay? And I will be reading into the energy and channeling messages for you as well. So just tune in there. Wait in there. Stay tuned. That's what I meant. You know, you can tell it's been a little while since I did this. You actually got 2 cards for this center question. And that question is, what do you need to know in order to have your dreams and goals come together with divine grace and in the most perfect way? And this one is, what else does Spirit want you to know? Okay. So the first question is, what do you need to know in order to have a good day? You've got, I can make a career of living happily ever after in reverse. Intuitively, I'm picking up that you doubt that. You know, you know it on a conceptual level, but there are times that you really doubt that you can actually live happily ever after and make money just by having that be your career, okay? And Spirit is saying to stop pushing down your dreams and stop pushing down your light. You know, really, like, if you look at this card, if it's upright, this person with wings is holding on to the moon, and there's a star right inside the moon. It's very bright, it's lit up, and it looks almost like they're pushing it up or they're hanging on to it. Either way, they're holding on to their dreams and they're really focused. Their vision is focused on their dreams, and the stars, and the moon and the light, right? Underneath is all darkness. When it's in reverse, like the way that we drew it, it's like the focus is still on the light. So there is still focus towards happiness and there is still focus on career and goals, but it's like kind of like pushing down your light. So Spirit is saying not to push down your light, instead really like allow your light to carry you with it. Like, allow your light to carry you over the darkness and allow your light to just really lift you up. Hold on tightly, but notice that it's like the darkness is below you. You're already like, it's underneath you. You're coming out of it. Your feet may still be there. So you may still feel sometimes like you get stuck in these dark or these anguish times, you know, but at the same time, it's like, you know, your focus is on what's really bright and what's light and what's wonderful. And it doesn't matter where your your roots or your feet originally were. It doesn't matter the things and the situations that you've gone through. That darkness is beneath you. Spirit is saying that you need to remember that. Remember that as you move forward in your life. Because you actually can make a career of living happily ever after. So a very good career choice would be to gravitate towards those activities and to embrace those desires that harmonize with your core intentions, which are freedom and growth and joy. Make a career of living a happy life rather than trying to find work that will produce enough income that you can do things with your money that will then make you happy. When feeling happy is of paramount importance to you, and what you do for a living makes you happy, you've found the best of all combinations. What's really cute about this card is I have a sparkle on it, and I don't know where the sparkle came from, but you actually have a sparkle on your card, and this is also a reminder, because I don't have sparkles anywhere in here, but this is a reminder for you to follow that flow, follow that sparkle. Go to things that really resonate with what feels good to you. Okay? Awesome. That's what Spirit wants you to know for you to have a good day. Next is, what does sparkle jumped from one card to the other, which is your next card. Okay, so what do you need to know in order to have all of your dreams and goals come together with divine grace and in a perfect way? So here are your two cards for this question. You've got spiritual alignment puts my manifestation in motion. And then you also have, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. All right, so Spirit is saying, and there's two exact cards, both pointing to spiritual alignment. So your goal today is to just align with your inner knowing, your spirit, the things that feel good to you, the things that you know from your core values and beliefs, the things that are going to really have you in line with your soul. Tune into the energies. I'm getting from this that you actually can tune into your energies, like in your alignment, very, very quickly and easily. Some people often have a difficult time doing that. This is like, you know already what you align with spiritually. You know that. And it's like, you just have to connect with that, and then you're like a giant sun radiating out, or you're like a nucleus, and all of this energy and things is around. Like you've got all this energy. Think of that. Think of it like the nucleus, right? And it's like all of this harnessed energy within that just radiates out. Okay. So when you're in alignment, it's like, it's actually like amplifying everything that you're doing and making things come together easily. If you look at this picture, it's like anything that you want energetically or in any way, you can go out in all directions. So when you're in alignment with your spirit, manifestation in any direction is possible. Okay, so you could be thinking over in this direction, but because you're in alignment, something else is already in the works for you. So don't try to worry so much about what exactly you're focused on when you're in alignment, because your spirit already knows, and it's going to be helping you to align things in several directions at once, even when you're focused and working in one. Okay. Also, this one here is, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. This kind of goes back to the first card where you've got, I can make a career of living happily ever after in reverse. All right. So there's a bit of darkness below. Okay. Like in the past. Okay. And so because you've had these things come up and creep up, and maybe you start living in alignment, and then maybe suddenly it's harder to live in alignment, and you sometimes doubt that you can actually live happily ever after and make a career of it. This one also has, like, it looks almost like there's like a cavern or a cave or a pit or something, right? It looks like you could, if not careful, allow yourself to fall into something and get stuck. However, this is where trust and faith comes in. And Spirit is saying you need to align yourself spiritually and actually trust, because when you have trust and you have faith, that's when everything works. It's like the only reason you're not having a career of living happily ever after is because you haven't trusted it fully. There have been times that you've trusted it, but you haven't trusted it fully. So it's saying for everything to work out for you, you don't need to know when it's going to happen. You don't need to try to control everything. I'm getting the message for a lot of people here that you really do try to control everything. Even when you're good at letting go, yes, but you let go temporarily, very short time periods. Spirit is saying you need to practice holding on to that trust longer, having that faith longer. And Spirit's also acknowledging you for doing the work that you do to align yourself spiritually. And my cat just got up on the table and is probably going to knock a whole bunch of things down or step all over your cards. Come here, babes. She's lovely, and every time I do tarot card readings, she's always here. So, her name is Jupiter. She's super cute. Okay, so yeah, just trust that everything's going to work out for you. And then Spirit also wants you to share your light with the world. The last card is what else Spirit wants you to know, and that's the last thing, is share your light with the world. You've got one like bright, shiny ball of light beaming out, and then the next card is share your light with the world. So don't be afraid at all today. In fact, let your happiness and let your light bring you, instead of you trying to connect with it necessarily and make it happen. Allow yourself to just connect with it and have it bring you places. Keep asking Spirit, you know, what next, what next, what next? And everything is going to come into alignment very easily for you. All right, that is all I have for you, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. And if you did, please give it a like. Leave a comment if there's anything in here that resonated with you. And always check out the description box, because I do a lot of different things. And so the description boxes are always changing. And my cat keeps getting into your reading. Ow, ow, ow. She's clawing my shoulder now. But anyways, very nice to see you. Thanks for being here, and have an awesome day. Okay, if you chose group number 2, this is your reading for your daily 3-card read. Don't mind the little jingle bells in the background. I've got a cat that's playing with a toy, and it's better she's doing that than up on the table like she was in the last reading. It was awesome. Okay, so the first question is, what do you need to know in order to have a good day? The second question is, what do you need to know in order to have your dreams and goals come together with divine grace and in a perfect way? So I'm just going to shuffle that for you right now. Okay. Spirit, what does group number 2 need to know in order to have their dreams and goals come together in a perfect way with divine grace? That is the one. And then what else does Spirit want you to know? Well, you got a few cards for that, and I'm going to take them. I know it's a 3-card read, but sometimes you get various messages that make it a 4, 5, or 6-card read. And so you just have some extra messages today. All right, so what you need to know to have a good day today. Your life is as good as you allow it to be in reverse. Okay? So this is very similar to pile number 1. Pile number 1 had a card about they can make a career of living happily ever after in reverse. But both of the imagery really has a lot to do, like both of the imagery is also very, very similar in both of these cards. The Spirit is saying for this one, you need to focus on your light, but you also need to allow yourself to connect with it more often. All right. In this picture, with it being in reverse, there is a person, and it's a very interesting thing. So there's somebody's head, and on top of their head, they have arms reaching up, and they have another neck and head. And that head is looking towards a big ball of light, and the original head has their eyes closed with like the third eye area, with a string going around the arm and attaching directly to the light. Okay, so it's almost as if the third eye is like another person, I guess, knowing that there's some brightness, and that this person above is representational of the awareness that this third eye has. Okay, I hope you got all that, because it's a little abstract if you're just listening to this. And in fact, it's abstract anyways, but it's really cool. So in reverse, I'm just going to channel the messages that I'm getting for you, okay? So it's like, pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the things that are coming with you, because I think that you have a tendency to write them off or like not necessarily remember all of them, but you're getting a lot of like insights through music and messages and all of these different things, little signs and signals. And it's like when you close your eyes and relax and tune in, you're actually going to be able to tune into this light that right now you're suppressing, that you're not really aware of, but you're getting these messages for a reason. So Spirit is trying to give you messages to allow your life to be better and better. They're trying to give you things and you're not necessarily open to receiving. Okay? It's not that you're not receiving good things, but it's like there's an abundance of blessings and good things coming to you. And it's like your awareness isn't even there right now. It's like you're sleeping, but if you were to like tune into that energy, maybe like do some meditation, do some third eye. Even if you do, even if you do some chakra clearing exercises, if you don't know how to do them, you can look them up on YouTube. They've got some really good chakra meditations. Some of them I don't like that much, so you really got to kind of go around and see which ones like really feel like they work for you. But yeah, there's something to do with like there are things around you that you're missing because you might not necessarily believe that your life is going to get any better. That message is for some people. It's not for everybody. But it's like Spirit is saying that you have not been allowing your life to be as good as it could be. You're not allowing yourself to receive as much as you could. You're not allowing yourself to see the signs and signals. And for you to pay attention to dreams and messages and tune in. Like you've really got to do some like meditation and slowing down and looking within yourself to tap into these energies, because you have like your intuition can see it 100%, has a clear sight on it, and there's a string attached to it, and so it knows that this is for you and that you're not going to lose it. So if you're worried about like, oh, I can't connect, I can't do this, I'm having a hard time receiving or anything like that, toss those aside, because it's like Spirit and the universe is giving you things over and over and over again, and just because you haven't got in one instance does not mean that you're not going to get it again, because they keep coming to you. Okay, so for you to have a good day today, it's for you to open yourself up to receiving and allowing your life to be even better and better. Here's what it says. It says, many people focus upon unwanted things with no deliberate attention to the emotional guidance within them. And then they try to compensate for their lackful thinking with physical action. And because of the misalignment of energy, they do not get results from their action. So then they try harder by offering more action. But still, things do not improve. Like the air you breathe, abundance in all things is available to you. Your life will simply be as good as you allow it to be. So yeah, you just need to tune into the energies today of you being worthy and valuable and abundant and successful and prosperous and lovely and beautiful. And believe it or not, you are all of these things already. Like everything that I just said, you already are. And you need to tune into like the trust and the knowing that the world is there offering you gifts for you. Like for you, they're for you. And it's okay for you to receive. It's okay. It's great. The next question is, what do you need to know in order to align with your, what do you need to know to have all of your dreams, goals, and projects come together with divine grace and in a perfect way? And you have the 10 of Cups to the left. So Spirit is saying not to look back at how you had everything in the past. Okay, one of the things that's blocking you from receiving is actually the fact that you had so much abundance and so many wonderful things, and you were very blessed at different times in your past. And so some of your memories are like, well, could it ever be as good as it was? You know, how am I gonna top that? I want to find that again. And sometimes it's like you want to have these specific exact things like you had them before because it was so fulfilling for you. And because you're so, it's not that you're stuck on how things were. There's a little bit of stuckness, but it's like you don't have the vision for how wonderful things can be in your future, because these things from your past, they were very blissful. You did have abundance. You were radiating energy. You had all of this love. You had pretty much everything that you could want. And so you're like, how am I going to get that? Because that thing that gave you that feeling somehow you think that that's the thing that you need to do to have that feeling. That's not the case. That's not the case. There's new things coming to you that you're not even aware of. So even though you had these wonderful things in the past, it's like tune into how it felt as opposed to what it looked like. So you don't necessarily need that person or that circumstance, the situation, or that career, or that, you know, the material things or anything, the money, like whatever it was in your past that you actually had, you don't actually need those same things, right? Spirit is saying to let go of the idea that you know what true happiness is. It's like you can tune into the feeling that you had and you can say, I would like this feeling or something better, right? But let go of what it visually or let go of all of the things that were part of that happiness in your vision, because that's going to allow you to bring everything together. Because it's gonna help you to be open to this wonderful, like you have like a tidal wave of blessings coming to you. This is what your reading is saying. Like you got a tidal wave of blessings coming to you, and they are all for you. And it's just a little bit of stuckness in your thinking. And so you can allow yourself to receive good things. And some of these things you've never even experienced in your life before. So when you're so stuck thinking about how you had this stuff from the past, it slows you down from connecting with these things that are just sitting right there going, hello, I want in. I would like to come to you. You know, they're right there for you. So that's really cool. And that's how you can have your dreams, goals, and projects come together, is just to just tune into the feeling and say, I want this feeling or something better, and know that you're worth it, and let go of any attachment to what that looks like. The last thing that Spirit wants you to know, you've got ambition in reverse, you have fortune upright, you have inexperience upright, and you have compassion upright. Okay? So Spirit is saying not to do this from like an ambitious standpoint. I'm getting that you have great ambition. You have you're not afraid to take, you know, your ideas to the next level. When you get stuck, you step back maybe a little bit, but you still continue on. Spirit is saying that with this, take good ambition. Ambition has nothing to do with what it's asking you to do today. All right. So it's not that you have to do anything differently. It's really just like coming into this with a brand new, fresh eyes, as if you know nothing and the world is just open to you and you're like experiencing for the first time. This is where the inexperience comes. It's like, use this whole, I don't know what my life's going to look like. I have no idea, but I know great things are coming to me. Use that in experience, right? Allow the fortune to come to you and be compassionate with yourself, because this is like the message I'm getting is that you're normally somebody who likes to push through things and likes to make things happen and do stuff. And what this is telling me that you need to have compassion for yourself, because what you're stepping into is the unknown. It's completely the unknown. So have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for that person inside you that may feel a little out of control when they let go of knowing how things are going to look or trying to achieve certain things. Just come with brand new, fresh eyes and see what's available for you, because there is a great fortune available for you. It's going to come in all kinds of different ways. All kinds of different ways. I see a lot of gold in your reading, like a lot of gold. But I also see like yellow and red and some greens and blues, and you know, this one has the entire rainbow. So you're very blessed, and just slow down. Enjoy the things. Start to notice all of the little things that are coming to you, and just sit in awe of the blessings that you have, and start to notice how these things show up one after another, after another, after another. And that is what I have for you, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading today. I hope you tune in for more. If you like this reading, give it a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And check out the description box, because there's always different things happening. And I'm a big believer in connecting with people to help them achieve their goals and dreams. Your reading, it says not to be so ambitious today, but to follow that trust and flow. So I would listen to the reading today. And if you feel called to connect with me for any reason, do so. And if you don't, then that's cool too. And I just wish you have an amazing day and that you get to enjoy all of the wonderful blessings coming to you. Bye-bye. If you chose group number 3, this is your reading. You have the better my story gets, the better my life gets. And that is, what do you need to know in order to have a great day? I'm going to get into that in just a moment. I'm going to be pulling other cards from other piles, like other decks, for your other cards. So the second question is, what does Spirit want you to know in order to have all of your dreams and goals come together in a perfect way with divine grace? It's a long question, but it actually is really very, very powerful. Because you want your goals to come together with divine grace and in a perfect way. You don't want them to come together and have a bunch of other things that go wrong with them, right? You want to have everything go right. So, and notice how that one's a Miracles Now card. It seems appropriate for things coming together with divine grace and in a perfect way. This last question is, what else Spirit wants you to know? And actually, I'm being called to draw from this deck right here. Okay. So what else does Spirit want you to know? Okay, so I'm also getting told to do something else as well. So you're the only one who was guided to draw a chakra stone for. So yeah, that's interesting. Okay, anyways, here we go. Wow, this is beautiful. So for you to have a great day, you need to be focused on your story. You know, consider your story, like your life is an open book and you can see clearly through all of the pages that have been written. In fact, you have the ability to rewrite anything from your life that you would want. And your job today is actually to write your life story how you want it to be. Now, I'm not saying you have to physically get out a pen and paper and start writing, but you could. I'm saying in conversations that you're having, things that you're thinking, be intentional and look at the things that you love about everything. Just, you know, every situation. And start to daydream a little bit. Write your story as you want it to be. If something isn't the way that you want it to be, you're the author of your own life. Write something else in there. Shift conversations. Shift events. You have the ability to really, really make a difference with how your life goes. And I'm going to read this for you, okay? It says, begin telling the story of your desire, and then add to it the details of the positive aspects that you can find that match those desires. And then embellish your positive expectation by speculating with your good feeling, wouldn't it be nice if, examples. You can say things like, only good things come to me, and I'll figure it out as I go along. Every time you tell your better feeling story, you'll feel better and better, and the details of your life will improve. The better it gets, the better it gets. When you know how energy works, you actually do understand that the better it gets, the better it does get. So one of my favorite expressions is, a grateful mind expects good things. And it's true. It's like, if you're living in gratitude completely, you can actually expect good things. And what happens with expectation is people end up with things they expect. Like, that's the joy of quantum physics. Yeah, the observer actually causes the physical manifestation. It's just fantastic. So anyways, tell your story the way you want it to be and pay attention to the things that make you feel good, the positive aspects of things, good feeling thoughts, and really just like, when you notice something about your story that you don't like, rewrite it, take it out, you know, focus on the things that you do like about things, and you'll start to attract more and better things. The next card is, I begin my day with love. So Spirit wants you to start your days very intentionally. For you to have all of your projects, dreams, and goals come together, to start each day with love. You know, I love myself because. I love my room because. I love the feeling of my sheets. I love that I got to wake up and have another crack at life today. I love that I have people who love me. I love, I love that the sun came out. I love that I had more sleep tonight than I had, or last night than I had the night before. Whatever it is that you love, make that your focus first thing in the morning, even before you get out of bed. Sometimes it's going to be challenging to find things that you love, because some days we just wake up in that state, and that's totally fine. But Spirit is saying for you to have everything come together with alignment and have everything come together with divine grace and in a perfect way. When you begin your day with love, you're already setting the energy in a positive momentum, positive motion forward, right? Do you ever notice that when you have a bad day, it feels like, oh my God, what else can go wrong? Or if you get some ginormous bill or something happens, like something else happens along with it, and suddenly you're like, oh, that was expensive. Oh, that one too. Oh my God, that one too. Or, you're in a hurry, so you get all the red lights. When you set your day up powerfully and you begin your day with love and gratitude and appreciation, miracles really do start to happen. And it's not that they're miracles anymore, because that's the natural order of things. It is the natural order of things. And you have a big say in how things go. And it starts with the beginning of your day. So tune in to anything that you can find that you love and appreciate, and really connect with that feeling. Connect with that feeling and know that all is right with the world, because it will really begin to all be right with the world. It's quite amazing. Okay. Next, the question is, what else does Spirit want you to know? You got nutmeg. So this is a fantastic little deck, and it is for oils, for like essential oils, gentle messages for healing. So I'm going to look up what your message for nutmeg is. And I don't know them all offhand yet, so I'm spicy and I like to kick things up a notch. If you notice, my fruit is enveloped in an outer shell that protects. This is something I offer you as well. My outer shell envelops like a big hug, giving encouragement. You've got this. You can do it. I believe in you. Sometimes you need to take a leap. Be a bit spontaneous and see what happens. Are you being too serious? Not taking time to have fun? To experience joy? I'm here to give you permission to take some time for you. Spice up your life a little. Do something outside your comfort zone. Remember, I'm with you, offering you encouragement, and I'm ready with a warm, comforting hug before you begin that next step. Here's an exercise from nutmeg for you. Sit quietly and comfortably. Breathe in my spicy aroma. If you have nutmeg at home, or if you have like nutmeg oil, and obviously don't breathe in nutmeg powder, just so you know, just like kind of get the scent of it. But feel the energy of the encouragement flow through your body. Breathe out any doubts, hesitations, and negative thoughts. Breathe in the joy and excitement of all the wonderful things you can do today. Breathing out any resistance and doubt. You're now ready to step into the unknown and have an amazing experience. The affirmation for you is, I've got this. I am joy and excitement tenfold, and I'm having an amazing day. So that 100% falls in alignment with this, because it was talking about aligning and beginning your day with love. So if you have the negative thoughts that come up for you, remember to breathe in the positive and breathe out the negative. So you're clearing yourself, and you can do that any time of day. And Spirit really wants you to know that you've got this. Like, trust that you've got this. But you can rewrite your own story completely. And I was guided to draw a chakra stone for you. Okay, and that one is the purple. It's the amethyst, and it is the healing stone. So it deepens meditation, and it helps in overcoming addictions. It's for peace, calming, connection to source, and it heightens spiritual awareness. And I just want you guys to know that addictions don't necessarily have to be drug addictions or alcohol addictions or anything like that. Even social media addictions or work addictions. Like, there's so many different things that you can become addicted to. And so this purple amethyst is here to support you. And it's also connected to your crown chakra. So it would be a very good idea for you to do some some chakra clearing and allow messages to come in through your crown. Be very connected to source and just tune into that love energy. The better you get with all of this, the better your life gets. And it can be like incredibly fast. So if there's anybody who's watching this and they're like, wow, I don't have time to slow down, I don't have time to meditate, all of that. My God, when you just connect with this stuff, it's like instantaneously sometimes things shift in your life. That problem that you weren't able to solve for so long is just suddenly like, wow, that solved. Some solution came out of nowhere that you didn't even think of. Because Spirit they have your back. Like Spirit has your back, the universe has your back. And you can rewrite your story from wherever you are right now to whatever you want to create. So enjoy today. It's a creative day for you to make your life exactly how you want it. And to free yourself from everything that you don't want. You can see clearly today. Thank you for joining me for this reading. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a like. Check out the description box below. I always have different things happening. So the description box are going to be continuously updated and changed. You know, what's in there one week might not be the same as what's in there another week. And yeah, as I grow, I'll eventually hire somebody to do this. And yeah, just enjoy your day. This is completely you today. Thanks, and I'll see you in another reading. Bye-bye.